And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
It feels like the Haywire Group many times basically says, how many pieces, we have these piles of pieces around here, how can we make them into a game? Many other games are like that, full of dice, full of things. Well, that's really how this one is. Shaboom! This is a game in which you need to, it's the in-your-face race. Basically, you have a whole pile of pieces that are from different games, dice and pawns and checkers and dominoes, etc. And you need to throw them, stack them, roll them faster than the other players. Some of you already know if you're going to like this game or not, just based on me saying that. But regardless, here's how it actually plays. Person's going to get a tray full of pieces. You have different colored dice, red, yellow, blue, and green, 6-sided dice. You have a white checker, a black checker. You have different pawns, a red, blue, and green pawn. You have 4 little white cubes. You have a couple of dominoes, and then you have some chips with different letters on them of your color. So you're going to put your tray in front of you. You're going to put a cup in the middle of the table, as well as cards. And so we'll turn over. When everyone's ready, you turn over the top card, and you do it. This one says stack. So stack the domino on the black checker. So you take this out and stack a domino on top of the black checker, which is super hard unless you flip it, which makes it easier. It's pretty hard. The first person to do it gets to claim the card. Here's the deal. You're going to be moving around here. Your stuff has to stay in here. You can't have any extra pieces come out of your tray. This one here, stack the 4 cubes with the 8-sided blue die on top. Oh boy. Oh boy. I got it. I got it. Yeah! This one here, stack 4 dice on 1 cube. There's other things too involved. Here's spell tier backwards. So I got to go in here and find the letters tier. So I have R. Here we go. There, I did it. Right. First person to do that will get it. Then there are some that say toss. This one says toss the red die and the white checker into the bowl. So I got to throw these in the bowl. First person to do that gets the card. Or this one, any 2 pieces that will make the color orange. So I could be like, woo! The red pawn and the yellow die. This one, toss both checkers into the bowl. Then there are things that say roll. Roll 1, 2, 3, 4 using any color dice. So I roll these, and I got a 1, and I got a 4, and I'm going to keep rolling until I get the 2 and the 3. There's the 3. Now, I just need to roll a 2. And again, the first person to do this is going to win the card. Here, roll 2 5s, 1 5 and 2 4s. The last person to roll a 5 using the 8-sided die. So when you get a last out, everyone will do it at the same time as fast as they can, and whoever does it last has to return a card that they've gotten. So that's what last outs do. Or this one here, the last person to spell crate backwards loses a card. The last person to bounce 4 cubes into the bowl. You have to bounce them into the bowl, which is a little harder, as you can see, trying to bounce stuff. Oh, that one worked. Sometimes a law will come up, and when this law comes up, everyone has to follow it for the next card. Use your non-dominant hand, or put your right hand on your neighbor's shoulder. So really, that's kind of, there's just many cards in here. Stacking, and rolling, and tossing, and more rolling and bouncing. Look at that crazy stacking there. Some of these stacks are easier. Last out, toss everything from your tray into the bowl. That's kind of a crazy one. Laws, no talking. So anyhow, you're going to continue to play this and try to grab these. And when one person gets 10 cards, that person is the winner of the game. So Shaboom is, I'm going to classify this as a kid's game. Sure, adults can play it, but it's really too silly for me. I mean, it's just stacking and rolling and throwing. That's really what it is. Stack, roll, throw. Sort sometimes. The different pieces are interesting, and yeah, I don't mind this. This is the kind of game that I feel like I would have made up. Like, oh, okay, everyone gets the same amount of pieces. All right, stack the white checker on this. I mean, it just feels like that. And that's fine. I mean, most people don't have all these pieces sitting around their house. As always, the box is really bad quality. The components are okay. But I mean, I don't expect much more from a game that has a lot of stuff in here. I mean, there's a lot of pieces in this box. and there's 100 different cards. So there's a lot of things going on, and my kids really enjoyed it. They liked rolling things. They liked stacking things. They thought that the idea was fun. I was bored about a minute in. However, they thought each thing was really exciting and cool, and I think kids will enjoy this. Now, it does have a maximum of 4 players. I guess you could buy 2 sets of it and play with more, but I wouldn't recommend that. 4 is enough, I think, just because of reaching and grabbing stuff. And of course, some people are going to be better at quickly saying, oh, I need to do this. But the rolling ones are good. They kind of even it out, because even if you're faster than other people, sometimes you just don't roll the numbers you need. The last man out sometimes is a similar thing, especially with the rolling. I think the rolling kind of evens it. Stacking is skill. Tossing is kind of skill, although some of those bounce ones are really hard. But the rolling, the dice one, is just luck. So it's a good combination, and I found that it is a fun, entertaining thing for kids. And it goes to show just exactly what you can do if you got a lot of extra pieces laying around. Dice Tower Judgment, fun for kids!
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door!